Hi, you guys. Welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of January 4th through the 18th, 2017. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards, and also I am doing a different layout this year and just trying to see how you guys like it. I hope you guys do like the new layout and the way I'm going to do the formatting. So we're starting off with Gemini singles, and then we're going to I'm going to shuffle again and do the Geminis that are in relationships. And how it goes is, this is the central issue or the heart of the matter. This will be the near future. This is advice, and this is the overall outcome. So with the heart of the situation, next 2 weeks we have the Strength card. We have the Hermit as the near future. Advice, Five of Cups. And the overall outcome, the Magician. Okay, so, and also you guys that are wondering, this is Bonfire Tarot. All right, so with the heart of the situation being the Strength card here, I feel that you guys, there is someone that is trying to control their desires. There's something that you want. Maybe it's a person, obviously, but for whatever reason, someone's loyalty is being tested. So you might either be interested in someone who is in a committed relationship and they're not, feeding into the flirtation, or they could be attracted to you, but they're controlling it because of their loyalty to another person. If it's not because of being loyal to another person, for whatever reason they're restraining or holding back how they feel. But this could also be you holding back for whatever reason, trying not to fall into temptation, and it's taken a lot from you to control your desires that you're having here. So it's holding back. And then here in the near future, we have the Hermit. So this is you just kind of spending some time to yourself. It's time for you to understand something about yourself. Maybe you're trying to figure out, why am I still single? So for some of you, you might actually start studying astrology or psychoanalyzing yourself, or reading self-help books, looking into your past relationships. There's just a lot of, you're doing anything that is going to help you come to some sort of enlightenment or understanding about yourself. So it's not about jumping right out into a relationship just yet, until you can really understand what's going on within yourself. Now, also in the near future, some of you could be literally going back to school, or you could be taking advice from someone who is like helping you with your spiritual path, or going to a spiritual retreat where someone is educating you about yourself or your spirituality. So dealing with someone who is very wise beyond their years, very wise in nature. This person may also be some sort of holistic healer too. I'm kind of feeling that from this card. This could be you, but I'm feeling like this has to do with holistic healing. Even if it's like acupuncture and things of that sort, I feel like it's some form of self-help. And as advice, okay, so the Five of Cups is really about saying that you need to come out, let your past go, because it's like you're drowning in your emotions at someone that's from your past. You haven't been able to walk away from it, and I feel like you're beating yourself up and feeling like something is your fault, or regretting some sort of decision that you made with this person. I feel like you guys too, this person from your past, I feel like they're also thinking about you, but they're not caving in. They're not going to reach out and call. Also, Five of Cups is, as advice, is to go ahead and stop holding in these feelings and pretending to be strong and just cry it out. You know, go somewhere alone. You know, stop trying to socialize and hang out with your friends, and just stay home, take a bath, you know, warm water, and just light candles and cry you a river. You know, get it out your system, because you might need to let this out. It's toxic to hold in all this past energy. So, you know, go ahead and release it so that you can move forward. So yeah, I'm feeling like you're going through some sort of emotional time at some point. But it's like you're ashamed of it, like you feel weak, or you don't want to look weak or come off as being someone who is weak or gullible. And with the Magician here, this is you kind of taking your power back. This is you creating some sort of illusion of some sort. You know, maybe it is, you know, being alone and crying and getting it out. But then when you go out in the public, you know, you put on that mask. It's like getting ready to go on stage and you're putting on a performance. And also for some of you, the overall outcome, those of you that are into witchcraft and spells and alchemy, all of that, you know, you're going to do something to make the past go away or to make it better. So there's something that I feel that you might, you know, create some sort of illusion or a spell, either for yourself. You could be putting some sort of attraction spell on yourself, or you're doing something to, you know, to the person from your past. I don't know if it's revenge. I'm not really picking that up yet, but this is just kind of taking control and making things work for you. The Magician is someone who is multi-talented and who can create, they're very good at convincing someone to believe something. So this could be you. You could be doing this. These could be your energies. You're convincing someone, or you're convincing people about something. You might be pretending you're in a relationship because you don't want people to know that you're really single and not over your ex or something. But whatever it is, the Magician is putting on a grand illusion. Now, also, some of you could be dealing with someone or could meet someone who is not who they say they are. So I would be careful of that, especially for online dating, because they could be using a fake profile picture or covering up their true life and, you know, pretending like they're not over their ex, but they are still into them. So something could be going on where you're dealing with a false image or illusion of some sort. Let me clarify a couple of things here. So Magician is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So to me, this is kind of putting on the illusion of being single. So be careful of who you deal with, because someone could be, you know, acting as if they're single and they're not. Or this could be you creating the illusion that you are comfortable and confident and financially secure, when really, you know, you have a lot of things going on here, you know, that you're down or depressed about. And let me go ahead and clarify Five of Cups too. Some of you, so you still just might be kind of feeling down and out about a water sign. Could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And you might still be thinking about them. Now, if this isn't you, keep in mind this can go the other way around. Maybe someone is regretting something that they did, a decision they made with you. And they're being really into their emotions right now. Somebody might reach out to you only because they're depressed and tired of being single, but they haven't necessarily learned their lessons, or you might be considering that. Like, be careful. Don't just go reaching out to someone that you miss because it's only because you're, you know, single and not used to being alone or something. And so, you know, acting out of emotions and thinking that you want to get back to with someone who you know you need to stay away from. So something could be going on like that. All right, so let's go ahead and do Gemini couples. Sorry, y'all had to see me struggle with these gigantic cards. Okay, so the central issue for couples, King of Swords, which I feel is it could be yourself. The Devil as the near future. Ace of Wands as advice. Ten of Wands as the overall outcome. So I'm feeling like you're going to eventually bite off more than you can chew. I feel like you're going to take an offer that is presented to you. So, heart of the situation, this could be you, but this could also be another air sign, Libra or an Aquarius. And you might be wrestling with yourself in a decision and being faced with temptation here with the Devil. And for those of you, if it's not temptation, this is just is saying that you're in a relationship that could be toxic, that dealing with someone that might have an addiction, or you yourself might have an addiction. This could be an addiction to anything: food, alcohol, drugs, sex. It's an overindulgence of something, or it could be someone who is just too possessive, controlling, obsessive, suffocating, won't let you breathe, doesn't want to let you go, someone that just wants to cling on to you. And also the Devil could represent just overall that relationship that you can't let go of. It's like being addicted to a toxic environment or person. And it's, you know, you keep running back to this person, and you just feel like you can't let them go. Something that's very intense. And you know, so like I said, it could go either way. If you're in a relationship, it could be a third party coming into the situation. But if it's not a third party, it's just talking about the condition of your relationship is headed towards someone who is their controlling side comes out, their possessive side comes out, not wanting someone to go out and have fun, someone who just wants to lock you up and be conjoined at the hip here. And then with the Ace of Wands, this is as advice. This is like saying, take that offer, take this opportunity for something, or that you're going to do it regardless what the advice is. This is saying that an opportunity is coming here or being presented to you. This is something that you're passionate about. This is that fiery energy. And business-wise, it could be starting a business together with your partner. Whatever this is that you're passionate about, it's like you're going to find yourself extremely busy and feeling like you took on too much because you're being weighed down now, but you're feeling obligated to push through this situation because you're not a quitter, and because you feel obligated. You're passionate about the things that you're doing or whatever is keeping you busy. You might be allowing yourself to stay in this relationship because you feel like you need to. You're like, this person needs me. This is my karmic duty. I understand it, and I'm just going to live it out, and you're bearing this karma, like you feel that you deserve it, because of whatever you did in your past life, or just for whatever reason you feel like this is what you deserve, and you're just going to deal with it. But it's like you're the only one feeling like you're the only one working in this relationship or putting in the effort. You make all the plans, everything is your idea. You're just constantly feeding into this hungry nature here. Let me clarify a couple of things. Some of you could also be dealing with a Capricorn or a fire sign as well. Okay, so the devil I have clarified by the 8 of Wands here. So if this were a third-party situation, this is almost like having forbidden conversations with someone you shouldn't be, but you can't help yourself. It's like you think you're so in love, but it could be that physical attraction is so strong. It could be some heavy Pluto energy in your chart, so the synastry between you two is just very intense. I'm picking up very strong intensity with this person because of all the wands. It's addictive. The sex is addictive as well. Overall it's just a lot. This person is always on your mind. For some of you, this is like just the thought of somebody. Even if you haven't acted out, or if your partner hasn't acted out, the thoughts are plaguing and they can't get this person out of their mind. It's intense. And I feel like they're giving into it. Yeah, and then here comes the 3 of Swords. So for some of you, this could be a third party situation here. And I feel like you're making some sort of impulsive decision as well. And somebody is a single parent. That could be you, Gemini, or you're dealing with someone that's a single parent. Wow. Okay, so Ace of Wands is clarified by the Devil. So this is just kind of confirming that, you know, the flirtation that is going on between you and this forbidden love here, pursuing that opportunity. Like somebody is taking a bait, somebody is throwing it out, somebody's taking it. So it's like saying you're walking into a dangerous situation, you're taking some sort of risk. And I say that because you're already in a relationship. But I feel like somebody is falling into temptation. It's like they can't help themselves. And this is also, it is karmic, because until you resolve some sort of inner issue within yourself, you know, this person is going to continue to be attached to you, or you're going to continue to be attached to this person. And by resolving an issue, that doesn't mean that you have to get into a relationship with someone, but you at least need to admit or recognize something. And the Ten of Wands is taking on the burden of this relationship. It's like you feel like you have to. It's confirmed by the Two of Cups here. So it's like you feel like you have to, you're obligated to, you know, stay with this person that you're dealing with, even though this person is toxic. So whether you are already in a relationship, or if you're just single watching this is kind of, to me, like a warning that the person that does come into your life is going to be a heavy burden. But it's like you want to do it because, you know, you just can't feel like you have to. So, all right, you guys, I hope that resonated. Remember, that was a general reading. For private readings, because everyone's lives are different, you can email to matt76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Make sure you email me first instead of making payments, because, especially for my old clients, because, you know, I've done a redo of the price list and everything with more options for you to choose from. So make sure you guys are leaving your comments and that you're liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.